Welcome back to ARC Tutorials. This is HTML full tutorial series for absolute beginners. In the last episode, we learned about tables in HTML. Very important topic, very useful utility, especially when building data which you want to represent in rows and columns. Today we are going to learn about lists in HTML. Yet another extremely useful and very oftenly used, or rather the right word is frequently used element in HTML web pages. So let's learn all about it. We'll do lots of examples and hands-on coding. So let's not waste time. Let's jump right in. This is part 16 of the series. Make sure that you have seen the complete series in order to learn and master HTML from basic to advanced. Today we are learning about lists in HTML. Alright, so what is a list? In general, if you go by the English dictionary of it, a list is nothing but a group of set of related items, right? That's what it means in web pages. When you want to group a set of related items together, we'll use list. Now lists are extremely powerful, especially when you club them with the CSS or the style sheet. You can make any web page look extremely attractive, extremely pretty. User interface looks so elegant using the lists. Hardly any website would be there which will not use any kind of lists. So there are two types of lists in HTML. One is ordered list, one is unordered list. This is what HTML provides, but in real time usually we control it from CSS, so it really doesn't matter which one you're using, but stick to one when you're using it. Either you can use ordered list or unordered list, doesn't matter, but I will show you an example in hands-on for both the cases. Ordered list means it will define the order using OL tag. OL means ordered list. UL means unordered list. Each of this list is having a items. That is what we define using LI tag. That is list item, right? So let's go ahead and do lots of hands-on. That way it will be clear to you. So get ready to start coding with me. The only way to learn is to start coding. Alright, so start coding with me along. First let me code, then you can copy me. Alright, so I'm taking the same page that we are at, and let me throw in a heading just so you recap. Learning lists. Okay, now I told you there are two types of lists, ordered and unordered. So let's start with ordered list. OL. OL stands for ordered list. LI will be a list of items. Let's say you're building a list of cars, right? List of cars. So let's say Tesla is one. Uh, then I think BMW. Yeah. You have Audi. Then you have Tata. That's one of the brands. Alright, so do let me know which is your favorite car in the list. If I have missed, and let me know in the comment section. So I've added a ordered list. It have 4 list items. Now let's go ahead, go to our page and refresh, and you see here 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it is showing Tesla, BMW, Audi, Tata in ordered list. That is, ordered is nothing but numbering. Okay, now let me throw in one more list which is unordered. Unordered list, right? So now here what I'm going to do is use UL. UL stands for unordered list. Now I'm putting list, and let's say instead of cars now list of countries, right? So you can make a list of anything that you like. Fruits, yes. Colleges, yes. um, I don't know if UK is a country or it's called Britain. Do let me know also for general knowledge. All right, right. Yeah, I think that's enough. Or let me add one more, Canada. Okay, so I'm adding one more list, which is now unordered list, and if you can see, it's bullet list, right? So let me move this to the top. I am not sure if you can really read it properly, but for your comfortable reading, I'm just going to move it at the top so that somewhere you can see it clearly here. So you can see here you have the learning lists, which is an ordered list, right, with numbers. Then you have an unordered list, which is India, USA, UK, Canada, which is unordered. So unordered is nothing but bullet list, right? Now we can control the look and feel and all of that in our CSS. Okay, so let me quickly show you. I'm going to, this is just a preview of what all we can do, not the final, right? So hold on, this is just to show you the possibilities of design. You can do much more bigger things than this. So I have two given classes. Now why do we use classes? I've covered that in the previous episode. Make sure that you checked out the series. That's why I'm saying that it's important that episode number 12 is where I've covered this CSS. So make sure that you check it out in order to continue your learning. So I've given a class name for each respective list. Cars for ordered list, countries for unordered list. Let's go to style, and I'm going to say wherever you see cars, and inside cars wherever you see LI, right, make the padding 10 pixel. Now you see it looks little bigger, right? Much better also. And then you can control it, and you can say, say border bottom 1 pixel solid, right? So you can do it like this, and you can say max width be 150 pixel. So see, it's still here. There is a bottom, right? So you can see how we can control um, the look and feel of it, right? Now let's say you want a different color of those lists. You can also change that. You can change the background, right? So I've added blue color now. Instead, let's say we want to add a background color, and I'm saying add a gray color background to each. So you can change that, right? And you can do much more things with CSS as we grow along. Or rather, what I'm going to do instead of this, I'm going to take it to the UL, right? Not to the list. I'm applying now style to the UL parent, and I'm saying F5 F5. So now see, there is a slight grayish color background entire thing, and the list is here. And you can do much bigger, better than things than that, right? You can include links if you want inside the list. Let's say you want to add a link, and you can add a link inside a list. Now see, there is a link, right? You don't want that link, you can style that link. You can take an image that we have done earlier in the series. You can take that image, put it inside the list. You can do anything. See, now I have a link, I have an image, I have a text in, right? Each one of them is inside a li, so I can do that, right? So the possibilities are endless. Okay, whatever we can do, whatever you can think of, you can do it with list. Okay, same thing with countries. If you want to style, do the same, but I will not do it. That's for your homework. Okay, so your homework is to practice. So your homework is to create a list. Okay, both list, ordered and unordered list. Create that, add some list items, include links, images, some any tag that you have learned. Include, you can include paragraph tag, you can include h1 to h6, all of that. And then you can style using CSS, like how I've done the background color, change background color, font size, etc., etc. Okay, practice these for both ordered list as well as unordered list. Okay, so I have shown you how to style unordered ordered list. You do it for unordered. Let me know in the comment section. If you're not able to do it, I will help you out. Okay, these are the basic things that you need to start building any beautiful website. Last two episodes before we start coding live, there are few basic here and there things like block and inline elements, etc. Once I cover that, I promise I'll start live designing websites for you. That way you will feel much more confident in designing your web pages. Okay, so stay tuned. A couple of more website episodes, and then we start building out live websites. In the next episode, we'll learn about block and inline elements. Very, very important from design perspective. You should have a strong understanding of block and inline. So join me in the next episode. I hope you're enjoying this series. I hope you're learning. As always, please do let me know in the comment section if you have any doubts. Thank you so much for joining. See you in the next episode.